Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to study exercise 8.4, sums based on trigonometric identities. Before start the exercise, let's recall what are the trigonometric identities. So here I have written some expression. These are called trigonometric identities. Sin square a plus cos square a equal 1, 1 plus tan square a equal secant square a, 1 plus cot square a equal cosecant square a. These are trigonometric identities. Let's solve the first question. Express the trigonometric ratios sin a, secant a and tan a in terms of cot a. So in terms of cot a means the answer should have the term cot a. For example, I take the tan a first, which is very easy. See, tan a, we all know that tan a is the reciprocal of cot a. Okay, next I take secant a. So what is the trigonometric identities which has secant a? So this one, right? 1 plus tan square a equals secant square a. So I am going to use this trigonometric identities. 1 plus tan square a equals secant square a. The next step, I write the reciprocal of tan square a. 1 plus, so for tan square a I can write 1 by cot square a equals secant square a. The next step, I take the LCM. So cot square a is denominator, common denominator. This is the LCM. So I multiply by cot square a here. So here is plus 1. So equals secant square a. For the secant a, we can take square root of this one. So I take square root on both numerator and denominator. So cot square a plus 1 root cot square a. So root and square will cancel out. The remaining is cot square a, square root of cot square a plus 1 by cot a. Now secant a is over. So secant a equal square root of cot square a plus 1 by cot a. Let's do sin a. To find the sin a, I am using another trigonometric identity which hold the sin a value or which can be converted into sin a. For example, look at the last one. We have cot a and same time cosecant a. Cosecant a is nothing but is the reciprocal of sin a. So I choose this identity this time. So 1 plus cot square a equal cosecant square a. The next step, taking reciprocal on both sides. So 1 by cosecant square a equal 1 by 1 plus cot square a. So the reciprocal of 1 by cosecant square a, we can write this as sin square a equal 1 by 1 plus cot square a. To find sin a, take root 1 by 1 plus cot square a. So when you take square root, you always put plus or minus. So not here, on the next step. When I take 1 out, so I put plus or minus. So on the numerator I write 1, square root of 1 is 1, plus or minus 1, whole divided by denominator I write as it is 1 plus cot square a. So whenever you try to remove the square root, always put plus or minus. Here I choose the positive value for sin a because plus 1 by root 1 plus cot square a. The reason here is sin value is always positive. Positive for all angles. Definitely going to be positive value. So I choose plus value. So we expressed sin a as a term of cot a. Let's do the second problem. Write all the other trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of secant A, which is same as the previous problem. So here the answer will be in terms of secant A. Okay, first I take, and also mentioned, write all other trigonometric ratios. What are the all other trigonometric ratios except secant A, sin A, cos A, cosecant, tan, cot, everything we need to express as in terms of secant A. First let's do the cos A, because this is very easy, because cos A is the reciprocal of secant A, right? So cos A equal 1 by secant A. Okay. Next let's try to find sin A. To find sin A, I choose the identity sin square A plus cos square A equal 1. So I am going to keep the sin square A on the same side and bring the other to the other side. So 1 minus cos square A. So here let's substitute cos A. For cos A I am going to substitute 1 by secant A. So 1 minus 1 by secant A the whole square. Next step, take LCM. So before that let's square this. So 1 by 1 square is 1. So secant square A. So next step, take LCM. So secant A is as LCM. So secant A, I multiply by secant A here. So secant A minus 1. So this is sin square A. For sin A, take square root. Square root of secant A minus 1 by secant A. So actually here secant square A. So here cos A, for cos A we can write 1 by secant A. It's already there, cos square A. So I forgot to put square. So secant square A. So same here also. So here also secant square A, secant square A. So in the next step, I take square root. So square root of secant square A minus 1 divide by secant A. So this is how you express sin A in terms of secant A. So far we done sin A and cos A. Next let's try to do tan A. So I take the identity tan square A plus 1 or 1 plus tan square A equals secant square A. Next step, tan square A equal secant square A minus 1. So tan A equal square root of secant square A minus 1. So this is for tan A. So after tan A, let's do cot A. So we know cot A equals sin A by cos A. So we already found out for sin A and cos A. Let's substitute. For cos A by sin A. So for cos A, I write 1 by secant A. For sin A, we just found out, right, square root of secant square A minus 1 by secant A. And next step, I bring it to numerator. So 1 by secant A into secant A by square root of secant square A minus 1. Let's cancel secant A, secant A. So 1 by secant square A minus 1. This is for cot A. So the last one is cosecant A. For cosecant A is 1 by sin A. So again easy. So 1 by, for sin A, what is for sin A? This one, right? Secant square root of secant square A minus 1 by secant A. So if you write it as a reciprocal, so 1 by square root of secant square A minus 1 into, so secant A go up, so secant A by 1. So the answer is secant A by square root of secant square A minus 1. So this is for cosecant A. Okay, let's move on to the third question. Sin square 63 plus sin square 27 whole divided by cos square 17 plus cos square 73. So here I am going to use complementary angles too. So first of all, let's split the 63. So how to split the 63? I write sin. For 63 I write as a complementary angle 90 minus 27 is 63. So I write it as sin 90 minus 27 the whole square plus for sin square 27 I write as sin 90 minus 63. Actually I am going to keep this as it is. Maybe it will help later. So sin square 27 I write it as it is. So in the next step I change any one of these. So I take first one. So cos 90 minus, so 17 I am going to write as 90 minus 73 square plus cos square 73. Mostly the numbers comes like, see here, look at here. So 90 minus 17 means it's 73. So 90 minus 73 means 17. Mostly the numbers comes like this. So to make the calculation easy, okay. So let's do the next step. So sin 90 minus theta, sin theta. So I write sin 90 minus theta cos theta. So I write cos 27 square by here also cos 90 minus 73 sin 73. I write sin 73 the whole square. So here sin square 27 and plus cos square 73. So here we can write cos 27 the whole square as cos square 27. Same as here, sin 73 whole square as a sin square 73. So both are same. So look at the numerator, cos square theta plus, which means cos square is 27. Cos square theta plus sin square theta equal 1. And bottom also 1. So the answer is 1. Let's do the second one. Sin 25 cos 65 plus cos 25 degree sin 65 degree. Let's change any one of these two pair. So I am going to keep the first term I write the sin as it is. So sin 25. For cos 65 I am going to write as cos 90 minus 25. It will give me sin 25, right? I will write it later. So next, here cos 25. For sin 65, I write sin 90 minus 25. Let's apply the complementary angle. So sin 25 dot cos 90 minus theta sin theta. So sin 25 again plus here cos 25 dot sin 90 minus theta cos theta. So cos 25. So sin square theta. So sin square 25 plus cos square 25 equal 1. Let's do the fourth problem. Choose the correct option. Justify your choice. 9 secant square A minus 9 tan square A equal. They given 4 options. Let's calculate. Okay. 9 secant square A minus 9 secant square A tan square A. I take 9 as a common number. So secant square A minus tan square A. So the identity is secant square A minus tan square A is 1. We know the identity 1 plus tan square A equals secant square A. So secant square A minus tan square A is 1. So the answer is 9. So the next one, 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta, 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta equals. Here let's substitute the value. For tan theta I am going to substitute sin theta by cos theta. And for secant theta I am going to write 1 by cos theta The next 1 plus for cot theta, I am going to write cos theta by sin theta. For cosecant theta, 1 by sin theta. So look at here, here cos theta is the common denominator. So I take cos theta as LCM. So I multiply by cos theta. So plus sin theta plus 1. And next sin theta is a common denominator. So here, so sin theta on the bottom. So sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. So between these two there is multiplication. So look at here, in this step consider the cos theta plus sin theta both termed together as A, for one as B. So what will happen? A plus B, A minus B. I hope you hear that formula. A plus B equal A minus B. A plus B into A minus B equal A square minus B square. So that is the formula I am going to apply here. So for A square, I write cos theta plus sin theta, the whole square. For B square, I write 1 square, whole divide by. So in the bottom we have cos theta, sin theta. So cos theta, sin theta. So again I am going to apply one formula, which is A plus B. So this time consider A cos theta as A, sin theta as B. So you cannot write this step as cos square theta plus sin square theta. So you cannot think this square is common. So you can write cos square theta plus sin square theta. No, that is wrong. So I am going to use the formula A plus B whole square. So A square plus 2AB plus B square. Let's substitute that. So cos square theta plus, for B square, sin square theta plus 2AB. So 2 sin theta cos theta, or 2 cos theta sin theta, whatever it is. So minus, for 1 square I write 1, the whole divide by cos theta sin theta. Now I write cos square theta plus sin square theta 1. So 2 cos theta sin theta minus 1 whole divide by cos theta sin theta. Let's cancel out, minus 1 plus 1. Also cos theta sin theta, cos theta sin theta. So the answer is 2. Okay, let's do the third one. Secant A plus tan A into 1 minus sin A equal, it's given 4 options. Okay, here also let's substitute. For secant A, write 1 by cos A. For tan A, write sin by cos A. And this is over. So next step, I write as it is, 1 minus sin A. So the cos A is a common term. So cos A, so I write 1 plus sin A. So 1 minus sin A. Next. So here also A plus B into A minus B. Okay, so 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A. The identity here we are going to use is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1, we know. Here we have 1 minus sin square theta. So here must be cos square theta. So I write cos square A for this term and divide by cos A. So we can cancel 1 cos A. So remaining is cos A. So the answer is cos A. Let's do the fourth one. 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square A equals, again 4 options. Let's substitute the trigonometric functions. For tan A, we know sin A by cos A. So the whole square. So 1 plus for cot A, cos A by sin A the whole square. So let's write in the next step sin square A by cos square A, because the square is common for both, whole divided by same as cos square A by sin square A. So next step, take LCM as usual, right? So cos square A, so here also cos square A plus sin square A. Okay, I multiply by cos square A. So on the bottom, again sin square A is LCM. So here I multiply by sin square A. So sin square A plus cos square A. So look at here. I hope you know what I am going to do next. Yes, I am going to apply the trigonometric identity. Cos square A plus sin square A 1. So by cos square A, so here also sin square A plus cos square A 1 by sin square A. Let's bring to the top, cos square A into sin square A by 1. So we know that sin A by cos A is tan A. So sin square by cos square A is tan square A. So the answer is tan square A. Let's move the fifth question. Prove the following identities where the angles involved are acute angles for which the expressions are defined. Throughout this fifth question, I think there are 10 questions. All 10 questions are proof type, which means we are going to prove both sides are equal by solving one side. Take any one side, LHS or RHS, then prove it's equal to other side. See in the first question, cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square equal 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. Here I am going to take the LHS side, which is cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square. So apply the trigonometric functions. For cosecant theta, we know that it's a reciprocal of sin theta. So 1 by sin theta minus, for cot theta is cos theta by sin theta the whole square. So look at the bottom, both are equal. So I take sin theta as LCM. So 1 minus cos theta the whole square. In the next step, give the square separately. So 1 minus cos theta the whole square by sin square theta. So which is 1 minus cos theta the whole square is a minus b the whole square formula. It looks like a minus b the whole square. So a square minus 2ab. So 2 into 1 into cos theta. So 2ab plus b square for cos square theta. Whole divided by sin square theta. I think we don't need to expand this. So look at here, this area. Here we have 1 minus cos theta the whole square. So it's already, we are near to the answer, right? So I'm going to rub this. So I'm going to keep 1 minus cos theta as it is. So I'm going to make the sin square theta as 1 minus cos square theta. So this is one of the identity, right? Cos square theta plus sin square theta equal 1. So okay, now next step, so 1 minus cos theta the whole square, right? So here I am going to use the formula a minus b, a square minus b square formula, which is a plus b into a minus b. For a is 1, for b here cos theta. For a plus b is 1 plus cos theta, so 1 minus cos theta. So we are almost there, we can cancel out 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta. So the remaining is on the top 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. So LHS equal RHS, hence we proved. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A equals 2 secant A. So here too I take LHS. So cos A by 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A by cos A. So why I take LHS here? Because here we have more options, more terms to calculate, right? We can substitute, we can add. So if you choose RHS, we have only one term. So it will be more tough to derive the big terms to make this term to become to equal this one. So I take LHSI. Okay. So here there is no other option. Let's take the LCM. So LCM is 1 plus, I multiply these two. So 1 plus sin A into cos A. So we can multiply by here cos A. So here 1 plus sin A. So cos square A plus 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A the whole square. In the next step, let's apply the formula A plus B the whole square. For A square plus 2AB, for 2 into 1 into sin A, 2AB plus B square, sin square A, whole divide by, so bottom I write as it is, so 1 plus sin A into cos A. So here cos square A plus sin square A will become 1. This is also 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 sin A. So in the bottom 1 plus sin A into cos A. So let's add these 1 plus 1 2. In this step I am going to take 2 as a common number. So 1 plus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. See, we are almost there. We can cancel this. So we are left with 2 into 1 by cos A, which is the reciprocal of secant A. Cos A is the reciprocal of secant A. So LHS equal RHS. Hence we proved. Let's move on to the third question. Tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta equal 1 plus secant theta into cosecant theta. Here hint is given. Write the expression in terms of sin theta and cos theta. So this question is little bit tricky, so please pay more attention. First let's substitute the trigonometric functions as the hint states. For trigonometric functions for tan theta is sin by cos, right? Let's apply that. Sin theta by cos theta whole divide by 1 minus cot theta. Sorry, I apply for functions, trigonometric functions for cot theta also. So cos theta by sin theta. So again cos theta by sin theta whole divide by 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. So the denominator is not in the order. Let's take LCM and okay, so sin theta by cos theta whole divide by, so here on the denominator, so sin theta as LCM, so 1 into sin theta, here sin theta minus cos theta plus same as here also, so cos theta by sin theta, so whole divide by, here also cos theta is LCM, so cos theta minus sin theta. So in this step, when the denominator, when it goes up, what will happen? It will go as reciprocal. So look at here how I write it. So sin theta by cos theta into sin theta by sin theta minus cos theta. So this how it goes to up, and here also cos theta by sin theta into cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta. So hope you got it how to write this. Okay, next step, sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta. Whole divide by, so cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta plus here cos square theta whole divide by sin theta cos theta into cos theta minus sin theta. So have a look on both denominators. So this side, look at here, leave the cos theta sin theta. Look at the inside the bracket. Sin theta minus cos theta here. So here is cos theta minus sin theta. So to make it equal, then it will be benefit to us, right? We can take a number outside, common number as outside. So to make it equal, I'm gonna take minus sign out. So how it will change? See? So sin theta by sin square theta by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta here. So if I take the minus sign outside, so it will go here. Okay, I will write it in the other next step. So I'm going to put the plus as it is. So cos square theta by, so now this time in this stage I take the minus out. So sin theta, so cos theta will become, so sin theta will become plus. So cos theta become as a negative value. So sin theta minus cos theta. Now these two equal now, right? That's why we changed. Okay, in the next step, I'm going to write sin square theta by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. So we can write as minus cos square theta by sin theta. So is it possible, right? So sin theta minus cos theta. The whole term become negative. Now what is common between these two terms? So 1 by sin theta cos theta. Here also 1 by sin theta cos theta. So let me take this out. So here taking 1 minus sin theta minus cos theta as a common number. So sin theta minus cos theta. Next what are remaining? Here sin square theta by cos theta minus cos square theta by sin theta. Here we have one identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. But here we have minus. So we cannot use this identity now. Maybe later. Okay, here what I am going to do is, I am going to take LCM again. So what is LCM? Cos theta into sin theta. This is the LCM. So let's multiply by, here let's multiply by sin theta. Here by cos theta. So it will become as sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. I hope now you come to know what is the formula I am going to use next. Yes, a cube minus b cube. So this is a cube, this is b cube. So what is the formula? A cube minus b cube equal a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So this is the formula for a cube minus b cube. So let's apply on this. So 1 by sin theta minus cos theta into, so sin cube, first a minus b, right? So which is sin theta minus cos theta for a square sin square theta plus ab sin theta cos theta for b square cos square theta. So this is on the top. So bottom is cos theta sin theta. Still there. Now use the identity sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. Now here all are in multiplications, right? So this into this. So we can cancel these two. It's also possible. Now let me write the remaining thing. So what are remaining? So here is 1 plus sin theta cos theta divided by cos theta sin theta. So again you can split 1 by cos theta sin theta plus sin theta cos theta by sin theta, cos theta sin, whatever it is, right? Cos theta sin theta. So you can cancel this. The remaining is, again if you split this term 1 by cos theta into 1 by sin theta, here is remaining 1. So the answer is 1 by cos theta is secant theta plus, so not plus, into cosecant theta plus 1. So hence LHS equal RHS. Hence we proved. Let's move on to the fourth question. 1 plus secant A by secant A equals secant square sin square A by 1 minus cos A. Hint: simplify LHS and RHS separately. So in this question, in the question itself they given simplify LHS and RHS separately, which means you cannot take one side and calculate to prove to the other side. So in this case you try to simplify both sides. So however or whatever the way, so we are going to prove just LHS equal RHS. So that is what our goal. Okay, let's start from the LHS side. 1 plus secant A by secant A. So 1 plus secant A, for secant A I write 1 by cos A whole divided by 1 by cos A. Now take LCM. So cos A plus 1 whole divided by 1 by cos A. The next step, let's move to the upside. So cos A plus 1 by cos A into cos A by 1, which means we can cancel. So the remaining is cos A plus 1. Okay, this is LHS side. Next let's take the RHS. Let's try to get this one, cos A plus 1. So sin square A by 1 minus cos A. So here sin square A is 1 minus cos square A whole divided by 1 minus cos A. So here 1 minus cos square A, I am going to use the formula A square minus B square. So which is A plus B into A minus B. So 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A, right? So it's almost there. So 1 plus cos A, so we can, 1 minus cos A, we can cancel. So the remaining is 1 plus cos A or cos A plus 1, both are same. Hence LHS equal RHS. Okay, let's move on to the fifth question. Cos A minus sin A plus 1 equal cosecant A plus cot A. Using the identity cosecant square A equal 1 plus cot square A. Actually here the question whole divide by. Okay, I take the LHS side, cos A minus sin A plus 1 by cos A plus sin A minus 1. It's already, this is the simplest form, right? So for cos A we cannot substitute any trigonometric functions. It's already in the simplest form. That's why I'm going to dividing sin A on both numerator and denominator. So by do so, it will become as cos A by sin A. So here sin A by cos A, sin A by sin A plus 1 by sin A. So each term should be divided by sin A. So here also cos A by sin A plus sin A by sin A minus 1 by sin A. Now substitute the trigonometric functions. For cos A by sin A is cot A. So sin A by sin A will cancel out 1. So 1 by sin A is cosecant A. So here is minus, sorry. So here is minus. Okay, whole divided by cos A by sin A, again cot A. Here also cancel out 1. So 1 by sin A. Sorry, cosecant A. So in the next step, listen carefully what I am doing here. So cot A, I am going to take minus out. So 1 minus cosecant A. You double check this. So minus 1, minus into 1 minus 1. So here, so minus minus plus. So plus cosecant A. So in the bottom, so cot A plus, here 1 minus cosecant A. Okay, in the next step, I am going to multiply by cot A. So cot A minus 1 minus cosecant A on both numerator and denominator. Okay, in the next step I can write as cot A minus 1 minus cosecant A the whole square, because 2 times the terms repeating. So here the bottom, it's in the format of A plus B into A minus B. So A square minus B square. So A is cot square, sorry, A is cot A, so cot square A minus B. So 1 minus cosecant A the whole square. I think it seems it take long calculations. To make it easier, let me substitute the identity. So in this step itself, wait, I will show you. Okay, so here what I am going to substitute, first I am going to substitute for 1 cosecant square A minus cot square A equals 1. So I am going to substitute cot A minus for 1 cosecant square A minus cot square A plus cosecant A whole divided by. So on the denominator I don't change anything. So let me write it as it is, cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. So in the next step, so before I rearrange this, cot A plus cosecant A. So next minus cosecant A, sorry, cosecant square A minus cot square A. I just rearranged it. So on the denominator the same, cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. So now I am going to consider this term as A square minus B square. So A plus B into A minus B, right? So cot A plus cosecant A minus cosecant square A plus cot A, cosecant A plus cot A plus B. So cosecant A plus cot A and cosecant A minus cot A. This is A minus B. The whole divided by cot A plus 1 minus cosec A. Now consider cot A plus cosecant A, this is one term, and these all, both are in multiplication. So these two must one term. So let me take cot A plus cosecant A as a common term. So cot A minus, so let me write it in the next page, or let me write it here. So what I said, so I am going to take cot A plus cosecant A term as a common term. So in this side the remaining is 1. Don't forget to put 1. So 1 minus, so here cos A plus cot A already out. So here also 1, but the next term in multiplication. So 1 into cosecant A minus cot A as it is. So let me write it down again. So on the denominator, so nothing going to change. So the same term cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. So in the next step, so what is in the numerator? Cot A plus cosecant A. So 1 minus, so 1 into cosecant A. Here minus 1. So minus 1 into cosecant A minus cosecant A. So minus minus plus cot A. Minus 1 into minus cot A plus cot A. So in denominator it's already cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. If you rearrange this, it's similar to this. So you can cancel 1 minus cosecant A plus cot A, 1 minus cosecant A plus cot A. So the remaining are cot A plus cosecant A, which is LHS equal RHS. Let's do the remaining problem in other video. Thank you.